Hello and welcome to KLTV News. International news, and Taiwan's top judges have ruled in favour of same-sex marriage in a decision that could lead to it becoming the first Asian country to legalise it. Taiwan's highest court made the decision on Wednesday 23rd of May that means Parliament has to ratify the decision in law or pass new ones. The decision came against a backdrop of increasing persecution of the LGBTQ+ community in the region. National news, and once again we have to talk about another act of destruction on our own shores. Across the media these past few days we've seen stories both horrific and heartwarming in equal measure. This is something that's been reflected in the reactions of the people of the world across social media. The people of Manchester have been amazing. The way they pulled together in a time of such harrowing scenes brought back memories of the people of London, of Paris, of Berlin, and no doubt of the countless communities across the Middle East who are faced with daily assault by ISIS militants that we hear very little about. Obviously, ISIS is an abhorrent cultish group with very little motivation other than the destruction of anyone that doesn't think like them, and they have to be stopped. But we also have to have a serious adult discussion about the best way to do that, and how our own foreign policy and military interventions has put us in the target of these would-be terrorists. Because ultimately doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of madness and can only lead to more death and destruction. We can do better, and for all those people that have died in these atrocities since the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan, we must do better. Regional news, and a woman who believes her baby was stolen at birth in Spain has travelled to Madrid in the hope of getting answers. Ruth Appleby of Catterick Garrison, North Yorkshire, was told that her baby had died after she gave birth in 1992. However, she has since learned that thousands of Spanish babies were taken and given up for adoption. Mrs Appleby gave birth at a hospital in La Coruña, northern Spain, where she was living at the time. Now Mrs Appleby is joining up with a delegation of MEPs who are in Madrid to speak to officials about what could be done to reunite those affected. And finally, it's not long now and Huddersfield folk will be whisking themselves off to the big smoke for the chance at opportunity and riches. But this isn't more stories of young folk having to head south to get a decent career. This is football, and we are Huddersfield Town. All season, David Wagner has spoken about the next game. Only the next game. Well, now there really is only the next game, and what a game it should be. The kind of day Town fans can enjoy and savour regardless of the result, because at the beginning of this season, promotion, even the playoffs, were, well, just a heffing dream. We've lived the dream, and for one more day, at the very least, that dream will live on. So Town, play up and bring the cup back to Huddersfield. We're Yorkshire. See you on the other side. Goodbye.